Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for waiting. At this time, I'd like to invite any customers needing extra time or assist. You're welcome to board at this time. Again, pre-boarding for customers needing extra time or assist. You're invited to board at this time. Once again, pre-boarding for customers needing extra time or assist. Also like to invite any active duty U.S. military service members with ID. You're welcome to board at this time. Once again, this is pre-boarding only for customers needing extra time or assist. Active duty U.S. military service members with ID. You're welcome to board at this time. I'd like to invite customers seated in Delta 1 cabin. I'd like to invite our Dino Medallion status flyers. Also, Delta 360 customers, you're welcome to board at this time. Any family traveling with small children carrying car seats or strollers, you're welcome to board at this time. I'm inviting customers seated in Premium Select. Continue boarding with customers seated in Comfort Plus. And you're seated in rows 1 through 33. Delta 1 cabin, Premium Select, Comfort Plus, you're welcome to board at this time. Once again, we're currently inviting customers sitting in Delta 1 cabin, Diamond Medallion Flyers, Premium Select, Comfort Plus, and also like to invite our Sky Party customers at this time. If you're seated in Main Cabin 1, you may join the boarding lane to your right. Main cabin 1 to your right. And I'm inviting customers seated in main cabin 2, may join the boarding lane to your right. Again, main 2, you'll be boarding on the boarding lane to your right. And customers seated in main 3, you may join the line, main cabin 3. I'd like to invite all customers to board at this time. If you're holding a confirmed seat or standby status, you're welcome to board at this time, boarding all rows and all customers. Once again, inviting all customers to board at this time for Delta Flight 295, NASA Service 2, Tokyo, Haneda Airport. If you're holding a confirmed seat or standby status, please go ahead and board at this time, boarding all rows and all customers.
If you have purchased duty-free items here in Atlanta, your merchandise has arrived. Please come to the boarding door with your receipt to claim your items. こちらアトランタ航空で免税品をお求めになったお客様、商品が届いております。引換証口の上、搭乗口までお越しくださいませ。We'll be leaving shortly. Please step out the aisle to allow others to pass. And take your assigned seat as quickly and safely as possible. At this time, large bags must be stowed in overhead bin, and small bags may be stowed under the seat in front of you or in overhead bin. Small mobile devices may be secured on you or in your seat pocket. Larger electronic devices must be stowed in a bag, not in the seat pocket. And also, if the overhead bin are full, please reach out and close the bin. We appreciate your cooperation. If you are seated in the exit seat, please review the exit seating criteria and responsibilities on the safety information card in your seat pocket. If you do not meet these criteria, do not wish to perform these responsibilities, have a hidden condition which prevents you from performing, or feel you might suffer bodily harm, should you perform these functions, please contact the flight attendant for reseating. We'll be leaving shortly. 皆様おはようございます。ご搭乗ありがとうございます。ご搭乗機はまもなく東京国際空港に向けて出発いたします。遅いますが通路を開けて後ろのお客様が通路を通過できるようお願いいたします。すべての大きなお荷物は頭上の棚に、小さなお荷物は前の座席の下、または頭上の棚におしまいください。小型の電子機器はご自身でお持ちになるか、座席前のポケットへ、ノート型パソコンなど、大きな電子機器はカバンへご収納ください。お座席前のポケットへご収納いただけませんので、ご了承ください。また非常口にお座りのお客様にお願いいたします。お座席のポケットに入っております安全のしおりをお読みいただき、 非常口を伴う責任事項にそぐわない方、またはその責任を果たすのが健康上難しい方は、近くにおります客室乗務員にお申し出ください。他の座席をご用意いたします。また大変恐れますが、もし上の棚まだ空いておりましたら、お閉めいただきますよう皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。ご搭乗機まもなく東京国際空港に向けて出発いたします。本日のご搭乗ありがとうございます。
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to reconfirm this is Delta Airlines Flight 295, nonstop service to Tokyo's Haneda Airport. While you're getting comfortable, we offer a reminder that any carry-on luggage brought aboard the aircraft must be stowed securely beneath your seat or an overhead compartment. Please be sure not to obstruct any emergency equipment. If you need any assistance, please let one of us know. If you do have laptop computers, we do ask that those are turned off and stowed for takeoff and landing, and please do not place those in seat pockets. They must be in the overhead bins or underneath the seat in front of you for takeoff and landing. You're free to use handheld devices as long as those are properly secured throughout the flight. Also, if you can help us on the boarding process by keeping those overhead bins for larger items like your luggage, wheels or handles first, and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you, helps us out in the boarding process. We do thank you for your attention and welcome you on board.
皆様、まもなく乗務員がメインキャビンにて無料のイヤホンをお配りいたします。ご希望の方は乗務よりお受け取りください。また次回のデルタ航空のフライトでも再利用できますので、ご自由にお持ち帰りください。Flight attendant will begin distributing forms in just a moment. If your final destination is Japan, you must complete a custom declaration form and a disembarkation card. Members of the same family traveling together should only complete one custom form. The disembarkation card is one per foreign visitor. Japanese government recommend all visitors to complete these forms online through Visit Japan website. So if you have done so, you don't need to fill out the paper form. Only those who haven't completed through Visit Japan website, you need to complete these forms. And unfortunately, we don't have any disembarkation card on board, so please make sure you get the disembarkation card at the arrival hall before proceeding to the immigration officer. For your information, the flight number is DL295 and arrival date is April 13, 2024. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you. 皆様、日本入国に必要な書類をお配りいたします。ご到着までにご記入いただき、パスポートとともにご記入の係官にご提示ください。当機の便名は DL295、到着日は2024年4月13日でございます。ご家族でご旅行の方はご家族で1枚税関申告書をご用意ください。外国籍の方は入国カードをお一人様1枚ずつご記入いただきます。Visit Japan ウェブサイトより税関 QR コードの事前所得、外国籍の方は
Morning from the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Karsten speaking. Welcome on board. Thanks for your patience and cooperation with our full flight boarding process. You did great. Everybody's getting settled. We're almost ready on the flight deck. We've got some paperwork to do, and we need another 10 minutes. But even if we do get a slow start, we should be getting into Tokyo about on time. Here's what the company's saying, 13 hours, 48 minutes, 13 hours, 48 minutes en route, and some occasional bumpy rides, so anytime I've got the fasten seatbelt sign on, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. It's important. Please do that. Welcome on board. We'll be underway shortly.
ただいま操縦室から入りました情報を皆様にご連絡申し上げます。本日東京国際空港までの飛行時間は離陸後13時間48分でございます。ただいま出発に必要な書類の、準備をいたしております。あと10分ほどで東京国際空港に向けて出発いたします。また本日東京国際空港へは定刻通りの到着を予定いたしております。飛行中の天候はおおむね良好とのことでございますが、飛行中は予測なしに揺れることもございます。 ご着席中、またシートベルト着用サイン点灯中は必ずシートベルトをお締めいただきますよう、皆様のご協力をお願い申し上げます。本日はデルタ航空をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。機長に代わりまして厚く御礼申し上げます。
And ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to go here. Please make sure that all seatbacks and tray tables are in their full and upright position, carry and luggage securely stowed. We do ask that all electronic devices, mobile devices are in their airplane mode for use, and we should be ready to take off here very shortly. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is closed, so we do ask you one more time, seatbelts, tray tables, everything stowed. Laptop stowed. You're free to use handheld electronic devices as long as they're handheld throughout the flight. And we should be ready to go here very shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Karstens, we're all done up here. The entry door is closed. We'll be underway shortly. Thank you for your patience.
皆様お待たせいたしました。ただいまご搭乗機のドアが閉まりました。モバイル端末は設定を機内モードにしていただければ引き続きご利用いただけます。連邦航空局の規定により飛行中、携帯電話ネットワークの使用は禁じられております。Wi-Fi を利用した通話並びにビデオチャットはご利用いただけません。ご着席になりシートベルトを締めいただき、トレイテーブル、手荷物をご収納ください。通路側の仕掛けとヘッドレストをお下げください。取り出すタイプのビデオモニターもおしまいください。デルタ1のお客様はシートベルトが肩にもかかっていることをご確認になり、スイートのドアをお開けください。
And flight attendants, armed doors for departure. Cross-check and all call, please. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody on board Delta Airlines Flight 295 nonstop service to Tokyo's Haneda Airport. Flight time this morning is going to be 13 hours and 48 minutes. My name is Corey. I'm the purser on this morning's flight, accompanied by a crew of 11 Atlanta-based flight attendants. Kate is our main cabin coordinator. She'll be available to assist you throughout the flight. We also have language of destination flight attendants on board for your assistance. In just a few minutes, we'll be showing you a short video presentation of the safety features on board this A350 aircraft. At that time, we ask that you direct your attention to the videos. Thank you for your attention and welcome you on board.
デルタ航空295便東京国際空港行きをご利用いただきましてありがとうございます。本日のチーフパーサーはコリー・アダムス、メインキャビンのサービスリーダーはキャサリン・バーテルズ、合計11名のアトランタベース乗務員一同、皆様にご満足いただけるよう努力してまいります。デルタスカイマイル会員、並びにメダリオン上級会員の皆様には、日頃からのご愛顧を心より御礼申し上げます。また本日日本語でご案内できる乗務員が4名乗務いたしております。相原、川北、山崎、並びに私、宮崎でございます。ご用の際にはどうぞお気軽にお声をかけください。出発に先立ちましてご搭乗機の安全設備をご案内いたします。お近くのモニターにご注目ください。ビデオ画面が作動しない場合は乗務員までお知らせください。
The world is so much bigger than us. The more we experience it, the more we grow. Because travel opens our minds to new opportunities and fresh perspectives, reflection and restoration, and a re-energized desire to discover more. No matter your journey, Delta's here to connect you there.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and a shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help. As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carrying baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing. So don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table and footrest. Be sure you fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items are secured and armrests are at the resting position. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we get ready for takeoff, please settle in. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
皆様ご搭乗機は離陸の態勢に入りました。まもなく離陸いたします。シートベルトは緩みのないようしっかりとおしまいください。また小さなお子様連れのお客様はお子様のシートベルトも合わせてご確認くださいませ。本日の飛行時間は離陸を13時間48分でございます。それでは皆様どうぞごゆっくりと空の旅をお楽しみください。
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Delta and our global airline partners, thank you for joining us. Our priority on this flight is a safe, clean, and comfortable experience. For your safety, please stay seated with your seat securely fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during takeoff. And please keep the aisles clear of any potential trip hazards like bags or bag straps, feet, and legs. Federal regulations require all customers to comply with crew instructions and prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make voice or video calls is not allowed. Information on approved electronic devices can be found on the safety information card in your seat pocket. The lavatories are refreshed with Lysol products throughout the flight, but if you notice an untidy lavatory, please let a flight attendant know. Delta is on a journey to bring fast, free Wi-Fi to every aircraft during our transition period, Some routes may or may not have full Wi-Fi coverage. To view coverage on today's flight, be sure to view the coverage map on the Wi-Fi portal before making a purchase once you connect to the DeltaWiFi.com network. We'll begin serving you beverages, followed by lunch, followed by another beverage service very soon, once we've reached a comfortable cruising altitude. We're pleased to offer a variety of complimentary Coca-Cola beverages. We also have cocktails, beer, and wine complimentary all flight long for customers 21 years of age and older. Please note that federal regulations prohibit consuming any alcohol you might have brought on board with you. Midway through the flight, we'll be serving you a snack as well as beverages, and before landing in Tokyo, we'll offer you a meal as well as beverages. Additional snacks are available in between services in the back of the aircraft. We certainly appreciate your selection of Delta Airlines, and we hope you enjoy this flight with us today. Thank you.
本日はデルタ航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。デルタ航空並びに提携会社に代わり皆様に御礼申し上げます。デルタ航空では皆様の安全を第一に考え、なお清潔で快適な空の旅をお楽しみいただけるよう心がけております。皆様の安全のため座席にお座りになり、突然の揺れに備えシートベルトをお締め置きください。通常の棚を開ける際、お荷物が滑り出ることがございます。十分ご注意ください。フライト中、お荷物やハンドバッグの取っ手などが通路にはみ出しますと危険ですので、ご協力お願いいたします。米国連邦法により、すべてのお客様は、客室乗務員の指示に従っていただくことが義務付けられております。連邦航空局の規定により、飛行中、携帯電話ネットワークの使用は禁じられております。Wi-Fi を利用した通話並びにビデオチャットはご利用いただけません。機内でご使用いただける電子機器については、座席ポケットの安全の使用量をご覧ください。飛行中も機内を清潔に保つため、お手洗いなどは定期的にライソールの除菌シートでの清掃にあたっておりますが、お気づきの点などございましたら、ご遠慮なくお知らせください。一部のアプリを利用したメッセージなどは無料でお楽しみいただけます。Wi-Fi サービスは有料となっておりますのでご了承ください。Wi-Fi はウェブページ、deltawifi.com より接続いただけます。なお、飛行地域によりましては Wi-Fi が届かない場合がございますので、あらかじめご了承ください。当機が水平飛行に入りますと、お食事とお飲み物をお持ちいたします。本日の便では、コカ・コーラ社の飲み物やジュース類をはじめ、コーヒー、紅茶、緑茶などの温かいお飲み物、またビール、ワイン、ウイスキーなどのアルコール飲料を豊富に揃えております。お持ち込みのアルコール飲料は機内ではお飲みいただけませんのでご了承ください。フライトの半ばにはミッドフライトスナックとお飲み物を、そしてご到着1時間30分前には2度目の軽食とお飲み物をお持ちいたします。機内の後方には常にスナックバスケットをご用意いたしております。どうぞご利用ください。本日東京国際空港までの飛行時間は13時間48分でございます。大変長い空の旅ではございますが、どうぞごゆっくりとおくつろぎください。For those of you sitting in the main cabin, the bathrooms are located in the middle of the cabin between row 39 and 40. There are no bathrooms in the back of the aircraft. メインキャビンにお座りのお客様にご案内申し上げます。
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Karstens, please observe the fasten seatbelt sign is now off, free to move about the cabin. However, anytime you're seated, it's a great idea to keep the seatbelts comfortably fastened. On schedule arrival, Tokyo.
ただいま機長によりまして、シートベルト着用サインが消されましたが、飛行中は予測なきに揺れることもございます。 ご着席は必ずシートベルトをお締めいただきますよう皆様のご協力をお願い申し上げます。またメインキャビンにお座りのお客様のお手洗いは飛行機の中央座席列39と40列の間に4カ所ございます。左右に2カ所ずつ4カ所ございます。なお飛行機の後方にお手洗いはございませんのであらかじめご了承ください。
And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I'm going to have to reboot the entertainment system. We have a large section that's out in the back, so it's going to knock out the power to your seats. For those of you in Delta One, I'm going to give you a few minutes to get comfortable, and it'll be about 5-10 minutes. I apologize. Seatbelts, please.
皆様、シートベルトをお締めください。
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Stay seated. Thank you.
皆様、ご乗車大変この先気流の不安定なところを通過いたします。どちら様もお座席にお付きになりシートベルトをしっかりとお締めください。
Please. Seatbelts, please.
皆様ご着席になりシートベルトをお締めください。皆様ご着席になりシートベルトをお締めください。
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent into Tokyo. We've got about 40 minutes before we land. Quick taxi over to gate 141 after that. The clouds are between 3,000 and 8,000 feet, so you may or may not see the city of Tokyo and Mount Fuji out the right side of the aircraft. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we make our gradual approach into Tokyo, flight attendants will be coming through the cabin at this time to collect any items you'd like to discard of. Also be a good time to start stowing all carry-on luggage and powering down laptop computers. Once you're below 10,000 feet, Wi-Fi service will be discontinued. You're free to use handheld devices as long as it's properly secured throughout the flight. Thank you.
皆様ご搭乗機は東京国際空港に向けましての降下態勢に入りました。すべての手荷物は上の棚または前の座席の下にご収納いただき、シートベルトをお締めください。モバイル端末は空港到着まで Wi-Fi をお楽しみいただけます。まもなく乗務員が通路に伺います。ご不要なものがございましたらお渡しください。羽田空港が最終目的地の方は到着の際に従って入国管理局、荷物受取所、さらに税関へとお進みいただきます。国内線の乗り継ぎある方も羽田空港にて入国検査と税関検査を通過するためお預けになったお荷物を一旦羽田空港でお受け取りください。ベビーカーなどピンキロの札をつけてお預かりになったお荷物はターミナルに入りますと受け取り場所の表示がございます。そちらでお受け取りください。ご不明な点がございましたら到着ゲートまたは荷物預かり所におります地上職員にお尋ねください。一部のアジア諸国で発生している鳥インフルエンザや口蹄疫などの有害な病原体の侵入を防ぐため入国カウンター入り口に靴底の消毒マットが設置されています。必ずこのマットの上をお歩きください。ハムやソーセージなどの肉類、果物、野菜、切り花の日本への持ち込みは禁止されています。動植物をお持ちのお客様は税関手前にあります検疫カウンターにてお申し出ください。違法の動植物製品をお持ちの方は日本への入国を拒否される場合がございます。皆様のご理解とご協力をお願いいたします。また先ほど送信室から入りました情報によりますとご搭乗機はあと20分ほどで羽田空港に着陸いたします。ただいまの到着地羽田地方の天候は晴れのち曇り、気温は摂氏21度との報告が入っております。本日は皆様のご旅行にデルタ航空をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。機長に代わりまして厚く御礼申し上げます。
Ladies and gentlemen, if you found a lost ring, please pass that to a flight attendant. If you found any lost ring, please pass it to a flight attendant. Thank you.
機内で指輪をなくされたお客様がいらっしゃいます。機内でもし指輪を見つけた方は乗務員までお知らせください。
And ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure having you on board today. To prepare for landing, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened. Seatbacks, tray tables are in their full and upright position. Our armrests in the resting position. If your seat has a video monitor that extends from the armrest, it must be stowed at this time. Please remember the exit signs on this aircraft identify each exit with a green symbol and the arrows indicating the direction to the exit. Please ensure larger devices such as laptops are stowed in a bag underneath the seat in front of you. They cannot be stowed in seat pockets. And you may continue to use mobile devices as long as those are properly secured. And finally, please check around your seating area for any items you'd like to discard of at this time, as flight attendants will be coming through one last time. And we should be on the ground shortly. Thank you.
皆様、ご搭乗機は東京国際空港に向けましての最終着陸態勢に入りました。着陸に備え、シートベルトを締め、背もたれ、トレイテーブルを元の位置に戻し、通路側の肘掛けをお下げください。取り出すタイプのビデオモニターはおしまいください。デルタ1のお客様はシートベルトが肩にもかかっていることをご確認になり、スイートのドアをお開けください。当機の非常口は白と緑のマークで表示されており、矢印は非常口の方向を示しております。ノートパソコンなどの大きな電子機器は座席ポケットではなく、前の座席の下または上の棚にご収納ください。モバイル端末は引き続きご使用いただけます。この機会に座席周りをご確認いただき、カップやご必要なものはすべて乗務員にお渡しください。ご搭乗機まもなく着陸いたします。
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who did not hear, in preparation for landing, please raise all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and leg position. Check to be certain that all carry-on luggage used during the flight is once again safely stowed, and that the aisleway at your feet is clear of all carry-on items. If you are sitting at a bulkhead row, that is a row of seats without seats in front of you, that area of space in front of your feet must be clear of all carry-on items. All of those carry-on items must be in the overhead bin. Also, this would be a great time for those of you to put your hands on your passports, all your mobile devices, including earbuds. Make sure you have your wallets. Make sure you have anything and everything of importance to you. Thank you. We'll be landing very soon.
重ねてお客様にお願い申し上げます。当機は最終着陸態勢に入っております。どなた様もシートベルトを締め、背もたれ、トレイテーブルを元の位置に戻し、通路側の肘掛けを下げてください。取り出すタイプのビデオモニターはおしまいください。また、こちら羽田空港では、一旦飛行機を降りられますと、保安上、お客様ご自身が飛行機にお戻りになることができません。くれぐれも大切なお手持ち品のお忘れ物ございませんよう、パスポート、スマートフォン、チャージャー、ヘッドフォンなどお忘れ物ございませんよう、今一度お先回りをお確かめいただきますようお願い申し上げます。ご搭乗機まもなく着陸いたします。
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Tokyo. Local time here is 12:53. Please stay seated with your seatbelts fastened, carry-on items stowed until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items tend to shift during flight. And please ensure that you have all of your personal belongings before deplaning. As you reach our gate, we invite you to use the Fly Delta app for important baggage and connection information. And you may receive an email asking to share your feedback. We value your feedback and use your responses to continually improve your future travel experience with us. On behalf of this entire Atlanta-based flight crew, we'd like to thank you for choosing Delta. Wish all of you a very pleasant stay here in Haneda or to your final destination. Wish all of you a very pleasant day. Thank you.
皆様大変長い空の旅お疲れ様でした。東京国際空港に到着いたしました。ただいまの現地時刻は4月13日土曜日午後12時54分でございます。当機がゲートに到着し、機長によりシートベルト着用サインが消されますまでお手荷物を取り出しにならず、シートベルトをお締めのままお座席にてお待ちください。頭上の棚をお分けになる際、荷物が滑り出ることがございます。十分ご注意ください。 お忘れのございませんよう、お座席周りを今一度ご確認ください。フライデルタアプリをご利用いただきますと、お預けになったお荷物、乗り継ぎ便の情報をご確認いただけます。数時間後、電子メールにて本日のフライトに関するアンケートを送らさせていただくことがございます。皆様の貴重なご意見をもとに、さらに快適な空の旅をしていただけますよう、改善に努めてまいります。ご協力いただけますようお願いいたします。アトランタベース乗務一同に代わりまして、本日のご搭乗、心より御礼申し上げます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。
And flight attendants, disarm doors for arrival. Cross-check and all call, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tokyo Haneda International Airport. For those who have connection to domestic flight, Haneda is your port of entry. So please make sure you pick up your baggage at the baggage claim for the customs clearance, even if the baggage is tagged to your final destinations. 皆様大変お疲れ様でございました。本日のご搭乗誠にありがとうございます。お客様の中でこれより国内線を乗り継ぎの方は、こちら羽田空港にてお荷物を引き取りの上、税関検査を受けていただく必要がございます。お預かりになったおカバンは必ずこちらにてお引き取りの上、国内線チェックインカウンターへとお進みください。You have just arrived at Terminal 3 in Haneda Airport. As we implement one-stop security program for your flight today, those of you who are in transit to another international flight departing from Terminal 3 in this airport are not required to go through security screening. Please follow the sign that marks International Connection, available around the end of the jet bridge, and proceed to the departure concourse on the upper level. If you are entering Japan connecting to a domestic flight or international flight departing from another terminal, please proceed to the arrival concourse by following the sign that says arrivals. 皆様のご搭乗便はただいま羽田空港第3ターミナルに到着いたしました。この便にはワンストップセキュリティが適用されます。本日、こちらの第3ターミナルから出発する別の国際線へこれよりお乗り継ぎの方は、保安検査が省略されます。対象のお客様は、後期後、国際線乗り継ぎの案内表示に従い出発会へお進みください。日本へご入国のお客様、国内線乗り継ぎ、または別のターミナルから出発する国際線お乗り継ぎのお客様は、到着の案内表示に従い到着コンコースへお進みください。